Hi everyone! Today we have something truly special in store for you. We'll be diving deep into the rugged smartphone territory and reviewing the incredible Doogee V20 Pro. The V20 Pro is a rugged Android 12 handset that uses the MediaTek Dimensity 700 chipset, thus bringing together military-grade protection and a set of features ideal for a daily driver, such as 5G connectivity, NFC support, a generous battery, a bright AMOLED display, and more. We'll be putting this rugged smartphone to the test as we explore its durability, performance, and all the features that make it stand out from the crowd. Alright, let's start with the unboxing. In addition to the V20 Pro, the retail package contains a 33-watt Type-C charger, a high-quality case with a kickstand, a USB-A to USB-C adapter, a user manual, as well as a warranty card. As soon as I saw the Doogee V20 Pro, I knew it was different from other rugged phones. Every inch of the phone is designed with durability in mind, and it comes packed with a suite of features that will outclass the V10 model in almost every area. When compared with previous Doogee phones we've covered, which were probably trying a little too hard in pushing the ruggedized aspect of those devices by making them look like military equipment, the V20 Pro has a more subtle styling and signals a transition to aesthetically considered phones. With a weight of 296 grams, the Doogee V20 Pro measures 6.71 by 3.19 by 0.55 inches. These dimensions might seem massive for some users, but contemporary flagships can get even bigger when tucked inside a rugged, watertight case that provides all-around protection. The buttons feel solid, and the use of a customizable button on the left side is a great idea. The hybrid dual SIM tray is also located on the left, and there are no ports or buttons on top. The speaker is located at the bottom to the right of the USB-C charging port, which is protected by a protective cover that keeps water and dust at bay. The fingerprint scanner is placed on the power button, which is located on the right side. The V20 Pro is certified to comply with the IP68, IP69K, and MIL STD 810G standards, allowing it to handle dust and water with limited time and depth immersion in liquid, assuming all the seals are intact. Many rugged smartphones focus on being sturdy above anything else, so they often end up with drawbacks such as weak software support or outdated hardware. Thankfully, the MediaTek Dimensity 700-powered V20 Pro packs quite a punch when it comes to features and performance. It comes packed with 12 GB of memory and 256 GB of UFS 2.2 storage, which can be supplemented with the help of a microSD card. Easily the most eye-catching feature of the V20 Pro is the wonderfully colorful OLED display with a natural resolution of 1080 by 2400. The contrast ratio on this screen is an incredible 80,000 to 1 and displays 105% of the NTSC color gamut. The screen is protected using Corning Gorilla Glass 5. I should also point out that the 500 nits maximum brightness and viewing angles of V20 Pro's display are a major advantage when using the handset in direct sunlight. Performance-wise, everything meets the expectations one would have from a handset driven by the MediaTek Dimensity 700 chipset. When running Geekbench, I got a single-core score of 513 and 1,668 multi-core points. The internal storage, according to A1SD Bench, is capable of over 600 megabytes per second when writing data and reads of roughly 210 megabytes per second. The same benchmark measured a memory speed of over 25,000 megabytes per second. While using the phone, I never faced any system crashes, random restarts, or app freezes. The software experience is excellent and highly customizable, just as expected. Beyond that, there is at least some comfort in that the phone does support 5G networks and has also been able to connect to 5G more often than a Samsung Galaxy S20 that is also on the same network in the same house. And of course, we can't forget about the camera. The Doogee V20 promises to capture your adventures in breathtaking detail, even in the harshest conditions. The 16-megapixel front camera uses a Samsung-made sensor, and the triple camera on the back includes a 64-megapixel main camera, a 24-megapixel night vision camera, an 8-megapixel fusion camera, and a thermal imaging camera. This camera system has performed well in the past few days of use. Speaking of custom touches, I should mention the underwater mode of the camera's software, which allows the user to operate the camera with the help of the physical buttons alone. One sort of strange thing to note here is that the V20 Pro can only record in 2K when it comes to video. That's not a huge issue, as Full HD still offers plenty of quality, But with 4K seemingly the modern standard for smartphones, it seems strange not to chase that high resolution that everyone else is going for. While the bottom speaker is decent and loud enough, the lack of stereo sound is a shame when using the handset to watch videos or to play games. On the other hand, the earpiece is surprisingly loud, especially given the fact that waterproof phones often provide a rather muffled earpiece sound due to the speaker protection used. Given its 6,000 mAh capacity, combined with the display and chipset used, battery life is surprisingly excellent, with at least 2 days of mixed use that includes gaming, phone talks, as well as photo and video shooting. Lastly, Doogee says the battery should still be able to hold more than 80% of its nominal capacity after 700 charge cycles. So, the V20 Pro should still feel fresh from this point of view after 3 years of regular use. Overall, the Doogee V20 Pro is faster than many of the rugged phones out there. Has a bright display with a generous resolution. It sports 5G connectivity and NFC, a 6,000 mAh battery with 33-watt wired charging, near stock Android 12, a fast fingerprint scanner, and even most modern games run well on it. The generous amount of storage space should be enough for most users, and same thing goes for the 12 GB of memory. Although it is built like a tank, the Doogee V20 Pro can be a bit rough around the edges. The pre-applied protective glass, for example, will impact the ground directly if the phone falls face down. If not for the night vision camera or the precise craftsmanship, this rugged phone is worth its price for the overall performance and excellent battery life, as well as the software environment. Not a device for kids or people with small hands, but definitely one for those who like their digital companions built to last.